Hello, GSD 431 class. Before I get to Seminar 3, I'd like to talk about Seminar 2 real quick with the project. That I didn't warn you before, but the video tutorial that we have set up in that seminar was actually designed with Unity 4, and we're using Unity 5. So it was a good example of a great tutorial where you can learn stuff, but there's some stuff in it, or maybe a lot, that doesn't apply because things have changed in Unity. Now, I've used Unity for 4 or 5 years now, and I actually started with version 2 of Unity, and things have changed all over the place with Unity. So just remember, even though you find tutorials online for Unity, it could have been for an older version, and the information they're giving you was correct, but now it's not. Networking is a good example. In version 2 and 3, networking was really archaic and horrible, and now it's a lot better. Or at least I'm told that. I haven't messed with the networking too much. So for Seminar 3, the project is a survival shooter game. And so it should be fun, it should be quick. There's only 10 videos. I think it's about 3 hours or so. We have only 3 discussion questions this seminar as well. One talks about defining what a decorator or prop in a zone is. My hint to you is game programming design patterns. And our new design pattern this week is all about strategy. So Google some of those words. So like I said, strategy is the new design pattern. This week, it's all about finding the information about that and learning all about the strategy design pattern. I did post a link to my website where I have an example of the singleton design pattern. I don't have, even though the menu has the other ones in there, I don't have examples of those for you guys to look at. But hopefully that singleton example will give you a better idea of kind of what I was looking for. I haven't looked at your guys' projects yet, but I'll do that this weekend. And so there was 2 files in there. One was, so at the top of the page it had the actual application running, and you could play with it. And then the first file that's on that page is actually the mono behavior class that actually interacts with the UI and interacts with the singleton. And then the second file on that page is the actual singleton code. And so that's an example of what I was looking for. Probably minus all the comments I put in there. I put the comments in there for you guys. I wasn't expecting a lot of comments from you guys unless you wanted to put them in there. But I highly recommend you guys put comments in your code. Last but not least, the reflection paper. Again, it's not due until Seminar 6, but it's a good idea to write down all your feedback right now while it's fresh in your head, instead of trying to BS your way through it at the end of the course. Okay, that's it. I'm going to cut it off there. As always, if you have questions, let me know. You can always email me. I know a couple of you have been emailing me lately. Or post to the discussion board. Speaking of discussion boards, I have no problem with you guys discussing the general idea of what you're trying to do for some of these projects. I'm perfectly okay with that. I just don't want you guys posting code snippets or anything like that, if that makes sense. I'd rather you guys email me the code snippets and we can discuss it. And if I feel like, hey, this is a good example, we could post it. And then one more thing. This project for this week is the last one where you're just going to follow video. The next 3, we're going to revisit our first 3 projects that we've already worked on, and we're going to upgrade them. And you guys get to choose what you want to upgrade for each of those projects. And we'll have a list, and I'll explain it all later when we get to it. Anyways, let me know if you need help.